And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Dino Country, Chapter 6 by HaikuGames, and that's the last chapter of the story. So finally they are trying to chase the train with a boom and with a sugar running fast. They finally reached the train and left sugar and the tail, and then go to these wagons to search for items and solve puzzles. Okay, let's begin. So what can we do? Here's the sparkle, let's take it. And then behind the mirror here's train wheel and a slide. So this train wheel is for the small train, but it's not actually just an ashtray, but it's a secret box with the key hidden inside it. Okay, let's get this cigar. Then this cigar is used to make a smoke with these bees and then get worms. Okay, then these worms are for these small creatures. So here's the hint, don't put your hands in. And with the worms we can destruct them to get this key. Okay, that's done. And then with the key is to open this drawer to get one more slide and a paper with the hint. Next, let's look. Here we can take a book. Here's another book and a slide. And we can see that only 3 books we need, but we have only 2. Then this chain we can get. Behind this painting there is nothing. Okay, then let's get the feather and tickle the sleeping dinosaur to get access to this case. So inside here's the 3rd book and the 3rd slide. Then we have 3 books, so we can open this hidden place, and inside here's the mechanism to lower the chandelier. But the chain is broken, and we have found we can replace it with another chain and then lower to get just a bulb. So here's the projector. Let's fix it. Replace the bulb. Add slides and see. So what can we see? We can see ornaments, different ornaments, and this kind of digits are there. Also here's the hand ornament as a clue, and the same ornaments we can meet here at the train. And this train wheels are connected to different ornaments. Okay, let's start with the first wheel, and it is connected to this ornament. We need just to wait for it is here. Here it is, and it is digit 2 upside down. So digit 2 means that we need to set it for this side. These 2 ornaments to point there, and for this slide we are to rotate wheel at this position. Then next is these 2 curls, and these 2 curls and digit 3. So for digit 3 we have a direction of down left. Let's set this down and left. Next is pink wire for this strange curl. Here it is. It is digit 5, and 5 is here at the top and right direction. 5 top and right direction, and the last one is this kind of S-shaped. So S-shaped ornament is here, and it is for digit 6. And for digit 6 we have direction to point down. Let's set it to point down. Okay, that puzzle is solved. Now we can get the key to open the door and go to the next wagon. Here's the thunder. I have found her, and she's okay. Okay, it's good. Here's a spoon to take. A ticket. X. Then here's one more ticket to take. Then here we can find another ticket. Here are a set of candies, bowls with candies of different heights, and we need to cover them with different lids and rearrange in proper order. Also, these tubes are of different sizes, and we can get the hint from this clock, but it is a bit later. Let's go out. Oh, here's the sparkle. We can take. Let's check our cane to take, and then nothing else. So going out, we can see that the goons are there. So we need to be quiet, not to attract them. Okay, then be quiet. Let's make more noise. So here's a rope to take this net, and with this net here's an idea to make a trap before the door. Okay, then get this wheel. With the spoon we can use it as a screwdriver to get 2 more tickets. Okay, so they hear noise but do nothing. What's this? This is a meta, so we can break it and get the clock hand. Okay, let's go backward. Place this clock hand here, and one more ticket we need to find. So okay, let's look around where it is. Here's one more rope to take. Okay, this wheel is to attach here. Oh, we don't need the 6th ticket, we have found all of them already. Now let's solve the puzzle. So we can see the first day is Monday, and it's with pastry from the Gold Dust Bakery. So we can see that here's the ticket with the gold dust text, and its time is 5:15. Let's set this time on the clock. So it's 5:15, and we can see that this high and the dinosaur, this tube of this height. Let's try it once again. And this dinosaur. So this dinosaur is for the lid, and this is for the height of this jar. So it's second height, and all this jar should be placed on the first position for the Monday. Then let's get Tuesday, and Tuesday we have Dead Man's Creek. Dead Man's Creek ticket is here, it is, and it's just 8 p.m. Okay, 8, 12, the smallest, and the Triceratops. The smallest Triceratops for the lead, and it goes for the Tuesday. Then Wednesday we have Devil's Maw cake, and Devil's Maw is 7 o'clock. So just to move this clock hand here, the tallest, and T-Rex. T-Rex for the tallest jar, and then to left. So let's look here. It's Dogtooth mint. Dogtooth is here. It's 245. Time is 245. 245. So it's the fourth, and I don't know how this dinosaur is called. So here he is, and this is the hatch. It is already here, so we can leave the last one where it should be. But maybe we need to. Here is snake stone. Snake stone is 1030. Okay, let's set it 30 and 10, the middle size. And for the pterodactyl, oh, I have changed them. Now it is correct. So what can we find here? Here we can find one more piece of a rope, and with this piece of rope we can fix a net and complete a trap. Not enough rope. Let's find more rope. Where can we find it? Here we can find it from the curtain. Okay, so now let's fix the net, and our task here is to connect all these nodes with these edges, and to step only one time on each edge. The trick here is to start from the vertex with the odd number of edges. Let's start this has 1, 2, and 3, so we can start with it. And let's first to draw the outer border. And then let's draw it like that. Oops, I did the wrong step, so let's start it once again, sorry. So it's almost done. You can find your own path to complete it. There are many solutions. So now let's call for these goons and finally catch them. So here they are, and they are in the net. Okay, next part is to find Boone and disarm him. Here's the trapdoor, but it is stuck. We need something to oil it. Here's the safe. We need to find a tool to open it. Then let's find coins all around here. Here's a coin. Here's a drawer with next coin. Nothing else. Bottle, and in the next room we can find the bottle opener. Here's that key. Nothing here. Get the corkscrew and go here to open the bottle and use this liquid to oil hinges. A crowbar, a handle. Let's open the crowbar, and here we can find sugar's egg. Okay, good. Now we need to be careful with it. One more coin and a book with a hint. Handle is to use to open this kit. Get stethoscope and then use it to open the safe. One more coin and a lot of money. So in this box here's the butterfly hairpin. Let's take it and use in the room with the butterfly on the door. One more coin and the box to use this hairpin and get binoculars. Nothing to do in this room, so let's go out to solve the puzzle on the door. Here's a place to use all the 7 coins that we have found, and the trick is to arrange them correctly. These are footprints of different dinosaurs. Let's use binoculars to look out of the window, and here we can see them. Different, so they are arranged in the same positions as they are on the door, and we have a book to define which footprints are which dinosaur. So let's start with these two. This one is flying, and here's only one flying, and it's his footprints. These one are kind of diplodocus, and these are their footprints like fins. Let's deal with these two for the first. So these are already on their place, and now that seems to be correct. 1 and 2. Okay, then for the second column we have these two dinosaurs. This one is in the water, so we can see Spinosaurus often found in water, so it's this one. But these two, how to define? They seems to be these two. I don't know how it's to read, but they has dome-shaped head for head button. So let's remember this footprint is for the top. Okay, 3 with the claws, and 4 with the claws. Okay, let's go and use it. 3 with claws and 4 with claws. Four with claws are for the bottom. Then let's set it on the bottom like that, and then the remaining 4 to define. So this it's kind of a horn, and this with a long tail. Okay, let's look for others. These are raptors. Here they are. So it seems that I have defined them all wrong. So the longest tail I have ever seen is for this dinosaur, and these two are these giants like company of each other. Okay, and iguanodon, herbivore with stripped tail. So here he is, and this one we can define. So their fingerprints, iguanodon, diplodocus, and this one. Okay, let's try to deal with it somehow. So we need to move it here, then somehow to change these two, and now that's done. Next, this were correct. This is to be placed on the bottom. Then raptors and iguanodon. Let's remember raptors, iguanodon. So the remaining one is this to be placed here. So it seems that we need to swap these two and swap these two. Okay, like that, and now let's rotate. So finally I have completed that puzzle, and let's look what the Boone is doing, and then stop him. Here's a small fight, but finally Sugar helps to stop him, to stop the train. And then the engine is overheating. So now we need to be agile and stop it. So here's a puzzle. We have gears that we can only move with these given directions, and we have a wheel that we can use to rotate the gears that connect to it. So let's connect it like that, move them like that, and then to connect lights. It was the first and the easy puzzle. Going to solve next puzzle. This one to be moved here and there. Move down, and then to rotate. So this one is not connected, so it doesn't rotate. And the third is a bit harder. We have here a long tunnel, so let's move this one here, and it should wait here for a while. Let's move this one here and this one to this place to rotate this gray wheel. Now this one to move here, this one to step aside, then rotate it once again to move on the right, once again to move this down, then once again to move this here and there. Then let's rotate this one and move down. Okay, nothing happens, so we need to rotate it back. Okay, then let's try another thing. Move this down. So the bottom is connected. And so finally that puzzle is also solved, and that was the last puzzle in the game. Now it's just to watch the story till the end. And if this video walkthrough helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and see the end.